Before we begin, we need to talk about why my last Chris Chan update is, at the time of this recording, no longer available on my playlist. That was the episode that featured Leftover Media's interview with Chris and Max Mandow. The latter half of that video was spent on me commentating over clips from the interview. 2 days ago, at the time of this recording, I received a copyright strike on my channel from Noah, the man who runs Leftover Media. There's a difference on YouTube between a video getting demonetized, which means it is copyright claimed by the owner, and getting a copyright strike. The video is no longer up, my channel has a strike on it, if I get 3 it gets deleted, and no one can see the video. I also cannot download the video from YouTube, even though it's still on my channel, privated. Thankfully, I still have a copy left on my computer. At the moment, I'm currently uploading it to BitChute. I attempted to upload it to Dailymotion, but the file size was too large. Hopefully when that's done, I will have it linked below. My video did not violate copyright. Commentary over copyrighted material is, of course, protected under fair use. There are many reasons that people might want videos that contain their videos to be taken down. Specifically, if they believe that it will drive traffic away from their channel. That is an understandable reason, although it is still illegal. Another more nefarious reason might be that they think that the video that is commentating over theirs is being critical of them, and they don't want that criticism out there in the wild. Either way, Noah has abused YouTube's copyright system, illegally taken down my video, and I have no way of getting it back up. If I were to re-upload the video in its entirety, I would just get another copyright strike and be closer to losing my channel permanently. Legally, YouTube needs to go along with copyright law, meaning that they are only in trouble if they knowingly host copyrighted material. The current system is that YouTube does not act as a third party to decide whether or not the material violates copyright, but instead leaves it up to the person who believes that they own the copyright over the video to make the claim or release the claim, meaning that it is entirely within Noah's decision to release the video or keep it protected. It makes sense why YouTube has this policy, but it's obviously terrible for any creator because it means that the system can be broken. YouTube does have a system in place to punish copyright trolls, which is the name given for people who copyright videos that are not actually theirs, or the copyright videos that fall under fair use. Unfortunately, I don't think that him copywriting my video is enough pattern of abuse for him to actually receive any punishment for this. The only way to actually get my video back on YouTube again would be to take him to court, which of course costs money. So in the meantime, that specific video will be on BitChute. I have contacted Noah via email, and I'm waiting for him to respond, and I will update you when something happens. So moving on to what Chris actually did this week. He received some bottle caps in the mail. We have... actually don't know who this is. Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Twilight Sparkle, Princess Celestia, Rainbow Dash, don't know who this is. Applejack, Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, and... it's probably Rainbow Dash again. Who cares? The point is, he's spending money on My Little Pony stuff again. Hey y'all, Scott here, sorry. Hey y'all, the next bunch of goods from the recent Brony shipping day come from... that's not a real name. Yeah, I got nothing. Tanks. Both collections 1 and 2 of their artistic bottle caps. Thanks a bunch. Dude, you're supposed to be saving money, not wasting it on garbage. Yeah, exactly. She was one of the artists that was affected by the convention cancellations. You're wasting the comment telling me I wasted money on being helpful to others. You're not cool. Listen, I am all for helping the artists and obviously vendors and anybody whose job was impacted by COVID-19. But only if you have the money to do so. And Chris does not have the money to do so. And Chris does not have the mental capacity to actually control his own funds. So is this Sonichu or Chris talking? Pretty sure it's Chris because of the way you type. Nah, dude, it's still Sonichu. What, can't I show a smile and a little tail? What? Sonichu's gonna show us his 7-incher? See, I don't recall Sonichu ever using the word dude in the comics, so this really does not sound like Sonichu at all. But in case you missed the last 2 videos, Chris is currently pretending that he is being possessed by Sonichu. That way he can visit BronyCon in C197 where COVID-19 is not happening. So that's just his mental way of dealing with him not being able to go to conventions. So now he labels it that it's Sonichu talking. Ugh. Have I a major update for everyone? So I'm filling the book orders on Quickfill Shopping, but get this, Lulu.com updates their website, and I've had to re-upload the past-made PDF files of Mama's books and edit the cover files. That's a lot of work, guys. That's so much work. But that is not the worst. This is Lulu.com's jacked up the printing prices for their greedy mitts and better quality ink. Or some like that. I've had no choice but to update the prices on Quickfill Shopping and remove the bulk deals until further notice. Don't believe me? Dig these screen caps. Let's see. Okay, so it costs $10 for him to print Sonichu number 0. $10 for Sonichu number 2. Where's Sonichu number 1? Here, this one. Sonichu number 4 is about 100 pages long, and it costs $18 to print it. $20 to print Sonichu number 11. $23 to print Sonichu number 12. There was an extra book that was no longer required in the lot, and there was no delete option on the list anymore, and I wish they'd allow their project list to be sortable into alphabetical order. I don't know what he means by that. There's no delete option? So what, he wants to get rid of this? I am literally having to dig out of my own pockets and losing money now. He could just unlist them from his own storefront. And at this moment, I am reaching out directly to other artists and creators of my own violation on behalf of Chris Chan Sonichu herself. So yeah, go on to Quickfill Shopping to buy the books. Until further notice, the prices had to be jacked up against our volition. That is it for now. Thanks for listening. So he's saying, sorry, but the website I'm using jacked up the prices, so I have to jack up my prices. So, for this reason, please go and buy them now that they're more expensive. Also, I don't know anything about lulubooks.com, but he could also just be using Amazon for this. I don't know why he's not. Didn't your mom, meaning Chris, try to sell a bag that was held together by duct tape for $300? And you call Lulu.com greedy? ABC News reports, lightning bolts struck across a rainbow as thunderstorms swept across parts of Oklahoma, creating an unbelievable scene in the sky. And Chris says, that's not just any rainbow in a central area of the USA. So, because you got rainbow, like the rainbow energy that was created when Sonic hit Pikachu. And then you got electricity, which is like a Pikachu thing. So clearly, Sonichu is in Oklahoma right now. Are you saying it's owned by someone? Chris just responded with this. What does that mean? Don't get Jack involved in this. Okay, so this is an artist. Because I like you all, today is the last day you can order the I Survived Bunny Day charms and shirts. That's a reference to Animal Crossing. After that, I'm taking them off the store. Don't worry though, I'm sure I'll have more Animal Crossing stuff in the future, winky face. And then Chris quote tweeted this. I pre-ordered one, still looking forward to receiving it. Meaning he's spending more money. And then, so I thought this was funny. If you go into the comments on the original post, the top post is, Chris Chan liked this post. Then you have all this great stuff. Chris's favorite fans of the week, top engagers, all that stuff that he posts every day for absolutely no reason, and then you get to the top of the page. We are now 3 weeks into Chris promising that every week he would upload a new reaction video, and he has not. And finally, for the sad amount of you people who are still giving Chris money on Patreon, just keep in mind, it has been 23 days since Chris last begged for money. It has been 216 days since Chris last uploaded pages to meet his paid obligations to the Sonichu comic. It has been 3,876 days since Chris last applied for a job, and he's spending money on My Little Pony bottle caps. I also thought that I should say something on Max's behalf in regards to the entire interview so we can gain more of his perspective. Hi folks, as newcomers to my channel may be aware, I was recently involved in a video that turned out to be the work of a troll and con artist. It's clear it was an attempt to humiliate me. I would like the record to show that I had no knowledge of the show's format or the other guest before I went on. I did speak to the host beforehand to confirm the details, but he purposefully misled me. I wholly condemn this and regret my involvement. My alarm bells were going off the whole time I was there. I wish I had left sooner. I only didn't because in such an unexpected scenario I didn't know how to react. I'm immensely thankful for all the kind messages of support I've received as a result. It goes to show that the good in the world will always outweigh the bad. This has not discouraged me from pursuing music. Rather, I am all the more determined to continue practicing my art and putting positive content out into the world. If you would like to hear more of my studio recordings and support me directly, you can stream or purchase my music on Bandcamp. Thanks for your support, Max. And I will have another link in the description to Max's Bandcamp. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting me. That actually means a lot, because if my videos are going to be at risk from being taken down for no good reason now, then I need some more steady support now more than ever. I use the word now a lot in that sentence. A special thank you to my patrons: A Humble Narcissist, Angel, Elijah, Hunter, Evan, Hypercube Labs, Jose, Joseph, Poe, Randy, Sebastian, Snotling, and Yellow Fever. My Discord is linked below, my Patreon is linked below. Follow me on Twitter at GiBi_Devin. I will hopefully have the link to the BitChute video linked below if for some reason that doesn't go through. Maybe if its file's too big to be uploaded on that site too, I'll put it somewhere else. But no matter what, that video is also going to be linked below because I will not stand for copyright trolls.